Okay, lesson 4, scale factors for 2 and 3D objects. So, first question is that a rectangle is 5 by 9, so what is the area? This would be 45. Using a scale factor of 2, what are the new dimensions of the rectangle? So if you use a scale factor of 2, a new rectangle would be 10 by 18 and would have an area of 180 square centimeters. What do you notice about the scale factors of the areas? So 180 is a ratio to 45 is a scale factor of 4. So if these linear has a scale factor of 2, their areas have a scale factor of 4. So what we can say is the area scale factor is equal to the linear scale factor, and then it's squared. Okay, a computer screen measures 35 by 55. It's projected onto the whiteboard with a screen with an area of, okay, determine the dimensions of the whiteboard. Okay, so let's get this area, 35 times 55, 1925. Okay, so what's the scale factor there of the areas? So 1738 divided by 1925, that equals 3.76. Okay, now if we square root it, that would be the scale factor of the linear. So square root that equals 1.93907. We'll go a few because we don't want to really round it. So that means that these will get timesed by that number. So what I'm actually going to do is go 55 times the square root of 3. So the new dimensions are 106.65 centimeters. And then I'm going to go second entry and then change this to a 35. So I'm also going to do that. And then 67.87 centimeters. A cube measures 8 by 8 by 8. Okay, so the volume of that would be 8 cubed, so 512 centimeters cubed. Using the scale factor of a half, find the new dimensions. So a half scale factor would be that the new dimensions are 4 by 4 by 4. So what is this new volume? So 4 cubed is 64. So let's figure out what happened between this. So 64 divided by 512 is 0.125, which is an eighth. Okay, so these had a scale factor of 1/2 and these had a scale factor of 1/8. So what is the rule? The volume scale factor equals the linear scale factor cubed. Okay, just like up here, this area scale factor was the linear one squared. Now we're cubing it. Okay, a square is 6 centimeters high. It needs to be enlarged to 15. So square is 6 by 6. It needs to be enlarged to a 15 by 15. So what is the scale factor? So 15 divided by 6 is 2.5. So that's the linear scale factor. So 2.5 squared equals 6.25. So that's the scale factor for their areas. So the area is 6.25 times larger. And 2.5 cubed is 15.625. So the volume is 15.625 times larger. A 40 millimeter tall object has a volume of 6.75. It's enlarged by a scale factor of 120. How many times larger is the area? How many times larger is the volume? Okay, so if the scale factor was 120, we're just going to say 120 squared for the area and 120 cubed for the volume. So the area and the volume is going to be a really big number. Okay.